Hello everyone, Obi-Wan Dam here and welcome back to Anno 1800. In today's episode we are finally going to start our heavy metal industry island. As you can see here, we have a little bit more goods that we can remove from here. I think this is still brewery stuff, which we don't need. And I also think we are not transporting hops, right? No, so the hops farms on that island were for local distribution, which means we don't need them. We still need this warehouse. And we'll keep those squares readily available. And
remarkably effective cure.
Yeah, we can now get rid of the remaining houses right here. Can remove all of that and all of that. And that means that now we don't have any more people on this island, which is fantastic. Okay, so let's see. For this for the heavy metal industry that I would like to add, we are going to need a 3x3 area of those 10x10 squares. So we will fill in all 9 of those tiles with industry. And the first industry that I would like to add is the steel production. So for this we are going to need a 3x1 area. We can remove those parts of the street. And then let's see, what do we have in terms of steel production over here? We can relocate one of those to right here. Let's go to blueprint mode. I don't want to build this out completely. We will have a second one right here. Oh, and before I forget, we were going to need a lot of more ships to transport all the goods. So I will build 4 additional schoners. And since we are now short on workers again, it's not much, but we can just upgrade couple of those farmer residences and then we should be good to go. Okay, let's go back to Heavy Metal Island. So we are going to add 2 steel works right here. Then I would like to have the weapons factories in here as well. We'll have 2 right there. We will move the furnaces. We currently have a lot of furnaces sitting back here. One of those will go right here, and one of those will go right there. Now we have the top part available for fire stations. And I think for the moment we'll just add 2. We could add 2 additional ones if we need. But for the moment we will just go, I think, with 2. Next part is adding some industrial decorations in between, because we have some space, so we could add, let's go out of blueprint mode, could add some of those steel bars laying around here. I would like to add water tower and the shed next to the fire station, and then, no, not the cargo stack, some crates
people celebrate your leadership
sitting in between here. And for this one we'll just add some crates, maybe the tanks like this, and some metal piping. After that I think we need warehouses. We'll add 2 of those in the center, sitting right here, which is nice. And now I will start to move some additional industry over to this island as well, because what I would like to build here is not only the steel and the weapons, but I would also like to have the sewing machines being built right here, because they also require steel. So let's go back to blueprint mode. And those two are basically the furnaces that at the... well, we can remove those. Because they are already here. Those are the remaining two furnaces we have here. Those are the ones that are currently building the steel for the sewing machines. So we will add those right there, connect them via street, and then have a tiny street right here, because the sewing machines will be added right here. And then we can do some additional decoration. I would like to have this one, and then have brick walls around here, and maybe the second one on the other side of the furnace, maybe all the way to this part of the street. And then we can just add, let's go with the artisan trees. They have this hatch. Actually, the artisan one looks pretty weird, so let's go with the quaint park, and let's just add some of those. Okay, we will of course make all of those roads into paved roads, but we will do this in a minute. So, and now the last one that I would like to set up right here is brass production, or the spectacle production. For that, you need to go to engineers. Spectacle is right there. Okay, so how does this look like? First, go to blueprint mode. We need to add the glass production facility to here. We can add a small warehouse to this right here. Then we need 2 brass smelters that will sit right there, and then we have enough brass for 3 spectacle factories. 3 spectacle factories is way more than we actually need for the current amount of engineers. And maybe, just maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe this brass smelters, if we have 2 of them, we will have 1 brass every 30 seconds. So we can support 3 spectacle factories, or we could support 2 motor assembly plants. Or what we can do is we can mix it. We can support 1 spectacle factory and 1 motor assembly plant. This should also work in total, but I'm not 100% sure, as I said. So for the moment we will go with this. And I think what we will do later, not right now, but potentially in the next episode, I would like to optimize or set up some trading, because at the moment I think lots of our factories overproduce. So that means we might be running into the issue of one of the factories to just stand still because it has nothing to do, which is bad. So I would like to set up trading for all of our consumer goods. Okay, so this is how the brass factory looks like. We have the sewing machine factories set up right there. Let's see, is there anything else that would make sense to be produced right here? Oh yeah, there's one more thing that makes sense, which is the production of sails. Because if we now have the weapons production on this island, it also makes sense to produce the sails right here. Yeah, because, well, if we don't produce the sails right here, we need to ship them over, which makes no sense because we will also move the sailing shipyard over to this side. So for the sail production, unfortunately, we need to... Oh no, we don't need to. Wait. I have one setup prepared with a farm. But this would need grain, and we don't have grain on this island. I'm not sure if we need more sheep farms or more farms in general. So maybe we will just go with a single sail maker, and that means that a single sheep farm is enough to support it. So we can just do something like that, maybe. Oh, this layout looks weird. You know what? I will do the layout I prepared anyways. Because that way we have space for another warehouse sitting right next to this. And then can add the sheep farm. Yeah, we can add the sheep farm to here. Oh, not to there. Wait. Move over by one. Go right there. Now we can add sheep to here and there. And then we need to make a small dent into the road network, but that's fine. And just add a single street to this. Or maybe this looks better if we add the street to here, because then what we can do is use... Oh, no, we can't. Okay, we'll keep it like this anyways. Let's do the low wall like that. And then just add a couple of trees. Use the elm trees and... Yeah, maybe a watering hole looks nice right there. And the rest will just be filled out with flowers. Just like that. Okay, and then in here, because we have lots of heavy machinery around here, I think I would like to add... whoops. Maybe just 2 additional fire stations. And then we have some space left in here for potentially another one, but this would not be centered. So ideally, we will add nice decorations. For example, the memorial garden, this statue, fence on both sides, and then double archway. Yeah, who says that industry area has to look ugly? Alright, so now we have everything set up, I guess. So that means we need to get rid of, or we can get rid of some or all of those fire stations, because we only have the
What kind of town, Boner?
yeah, we now only have the mines back here, so we need to connect this. No, this looks weird. Let's connect this to here like this. Okay.
Ship constructed.
Nice, this was the second one. We need one additional warehouse. Right here, we can already prepare the street for the limestone, which we might need later. There's the zinc deposit. So Let's build this mine as well. Connect to here. We have the warehouse in place. Okay, the zinc and copper is now in place, which means we should be able to upgrade most of the stuff in here. The only thing we need is some concrete. So, yeah, we now have all of those shoners available. They are pretty fast. Not well armored, but they are fast. So they are perfect for our plans. Let's go to production material and take 100 of those. And bring this over to here. Okay, we still have all of those materials in here, which we don't need yet, but we will need them in a second. Okay, we can upgrade some of those as well. And we can bring all of this in place. And upgrade some of those to workers.
Happy as a pig in muck.
And then we need to add another marketplace to here. We will expand the city in this direction anyway, so this is fine. Okay, this should bring us some additional workers. Now we can unload the ship, I think. Unload to here, and can unload at least this one. That's fine. And that also means we definitely can get rid of some of those production lines for construction material. Okay. Back to here. Where's the shoner?
Stations.
So now let's see, what can we remove from this island? We can remove steel production, definitely. We can remove weapons. We can remove the furnaces, which means we can remove almost all of those. We just need one warehouse back here. And this should definitely increase the attractiveness of this island by a ton. The first thing we need to make sure now is... No, we just deleted construction material and weapons, which we don't need anyways. So this is completely fine. I was just saying that we need to make sure that we don't lose any of the goods that are required. But this should just be the sewing machines. So let's take a look at the trade routes. This is the trade route that brings steel for the sewing machines. So we can, yeah, we can delete this route. Where's route deletion? Delete route. Okay, so this route is now deleted. But that means we need these sewing machines up and running now. And then we need to add another trade route that goes from, what is this island called? Skidberg to Gutelair. Okay, so trade route, Skidberg, Gutelair, and you will load sewing machines. Sewing machines, unload them right here, and we will add one of the shoners. You accept. Off you go. Perfect. Now what I would like to do is add the sailing shipyard to this island as well, which means we can remove the sailing shipyard right here, and we can now also remove the sail production. Sail makers right here. Can get rid of you. And then we can also remove one of the sheep farms. No, not this one. We have 3 sheep farms and we have... Oh, it's because of the harvest festival, right? Crop farms? No, it's just the crop farms. I still haven't understood why we produce... they are producing at 200% at the moment, right? Ah, okay, they have a 100% modifier. Okay, so we'll keep them as is at the moment. Okay, so now we have a ton of workers left. Let's see, we can activate the crop farm, the sale production for the moment. Okay, I would like to also activate this, activate those two, and just to be safe, I think I will add those 2 fire stations. I don't want to have this complex explode. This would be very, very bad. So here's the flagship. Oh, the illness of this thing is cured for some reason, which is nice. So I would like to assign a patrol route for you as well. Now we have 2 ships of the line patrol. We have this frigate right here. You can go back to here and unload all of your stuff. And we are still waiting for the Shona to bring the concrete. Oh, did I send you to the wrong island? Oh, I think I did. Whoops. You should go right here. Okay.
Look sharp, the governor's here.
You don't have a warehouse in range. Okay, so it looks like this is not near enough, which is fine. We can just add... Maybe... Not sure if 1 is enough. Ah, this is blocked. Okay, so we cannot follow our 10x10 grid right here. But that's fine, it's okay. Let's add a second one right here. And then let's fill this area with trees. All over the place. All of those can activate. That looks nice. Maybe even a bunch of apple trees. And no, not you. Some of those as well. And then for the artisans, now I would like to have the newsstand. So have one right there. And yeah, maybe that's enough. Now let's activate all of the decoration. Like that. And then maybe... Yeah, I need to switch out of blueprint mode when I want to place decorations. This is really annoying. Okay. That looks very, very good.
You can rely on us.
Now I have this frigate. And I think since we do not have any people living on this island again, we can just take away all of this schnapps and then we can try to sell it. I think he will buy more or less.
If you ever need a steady, albeit somewhat arthritic
Yeah,
hand.
he will buy anything. What I would like to know is
The Emporium Exotique doesn't offer
You want
those.
fur coats, so we can sell our excess fur coats to here, and I think we can.
Better hope you can hold your own with our
Yeah,
rapier.
we cannot trade with Anne at the moment. She will buy all of this, all of the schnapps we have, I
Surely
think.
the choice is black and white.
Okay, so where's the...
Still no report.
There he is, nice. So let's unload all of the concrete. And then we can... oh yeah, for the glass maker, we need one additional building.
It's all prepared.
Yeah, we need we need just one sand mine. Let's add it. Let's add the sand mine right there. Connect this via street to here. Yeah, I think we fixed the beer problem. Let's just use some propaganda.
Poetic license.
Not much, it's
The
fine.
ways seem fickle.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So now we have the sand facility up.
Well played.
Yeah, she likes it, I know. Let's upgrade
Gained an influence bonus.
all of this. Let's update the brass smelter. So they will now start working. And then when we have a little bit of a stockpile of brass and also glass sitting around, we can unlock the spectacles. And also we can create a trade route from here to there. And you will load spectacles. Oh, not load, unload. And we will assign one additional schoner to this deception. Perfect, you can do this. Just so we don't forget it. And yeah, you're waiting for goods. Okay, zinc and copper is already there for the first brass mine, which is nice. Okay, so I think the last, let's see, we need 15, so we have enough to activate all of those. So this will be the last thing we will do. Activate all of those. Aha! And now the heavy metal production complex is done. Look at that, that looks pretty good. Yeah, as I said, we will balance the production and we will also set up some trading to fix our budget even more in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this and you like this layout. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you next time. Goodbye.